Oh, can you guys see this okay? Ooh. This is what's better? Having my big small head like here, big small head here. Let's go with this one. This is available in the Google Play Store. You can go to Google, okay, and I'm holding this in my phone. This is casting from my phone, so let me know if you have any issues. Um, this is available in the Google Play Store. It is not available in Apple yet. It will be available in Apple any moment. We're just waiting on Apple's approval. So you can go to Google, the search engine, and you can search Pr.O, Progressive Overload Workout Tracker. If you don't have the link, DM me on Instagram. I've been the barman. Or you can, what was I saying? You can go to the Google Play Store. You can go to Google itself, whatever. Progressive Overload, Pr.O. And it is made by Overload Apps, which is the company me and my partner are involved with. This is not AI crap, folks. This is not AI built. We are in day, I believe, 728 of development. He is a wizard in programming. I am a wizard in programming workouts. And combined, we both have a passion for lifting. He's a lifter. He used to be a client of mine. We love lift. We love lifting. This is just not a workout tracker put together by a bunch of army of nerds that don't actually lift. This isn't a workout tracker for somebody that wants to just track burpees and you know, the silly personal trainer stuff. This is a workout tracker for people that love lift, that love muscle and strength building. You can use it for other things. You can use it for anything, but this is a lifter. This is a lifter's app. It has features no other app on the market has. And we are just getting started. From launch, we are well above everybody else. From launch. And I'll show you some things because I don't just want to talk. I want to actually show you. So, free trial for a week, okay? You can go over, sign up, no obligation, check it out, see what you think, and give it a try. Please just give it a try. That's all I ask. I put my my tears and my blood and my lack of sleep into this, in the lifting, and okay. So once you start, it has an initial load screen, but we're just kind of sitting here. Okay, we're going to hit enter. So this is your homepage, and it's a little bit grainy, but we're just going to do what we can do. I'm using a new software. You can see up on top, you have Big Hairy Ugly Dude, BHUD, you have your name, and you can upload the profile picture from your gallery, your camera. And then you have the hamburger thing over on the left. You have the dark theme, the light theme. You can do metric. You can do imperial. You can even change your rest timer sounds. Battle drums, bell, anvil. This app will suggest warm-up sets. You can turn that off if you don't want. Previous set values from any workout on and off. Previous set values from any set type on and off. You can go in and reset your PRs, etc., etc. So that's kind of your behind-the-scenes profile information. Now, if you look at the menu at the bottom where you see home, and you see all the different icons, there are social features, okay? There is gamification, which we're going to get into. I'll take you real quick. The timer icon or the history icon in the bottom right, that is your workout history. I'm just going to wait for this to load a little bit. You can search for workouts, search by date. This is my workout history. And you can see I've been using this forever. I've had a couple different accounts during development. This is my longest and latest running account. I'm just going to go back and see what we have here for a second. If you don't mind, what else do we have to do? October 17th. We're all back 2024. This is how long. My first one on this account was August 6, 2024. So we can pull up, I'm just going to spin the wheel of destiny and pull up one workout here. So when I click on it, when I click on an old workout, I can view the finished workout. I can edit the finished workout. Um, I can share the finished workout. You click the share button. Okay. You can share it on the Pro Social if you want, and I'll click away from that. Um, or you can share it on social media. So you can share this on the social platform inside of the app itself. We do have a small monthly fee after the first week trial. Here is a big part of that, and I want you guys to understand that. What do you hate about social media? Okay, what do you hate about social media? Bots, anonymous nonsense. Doesn't that drive you crazy? It drives me crazy, right? So, by having a small monthly fee and social features, you know that in your social feed, you're not going to have bots. You're not going to have random hater comments. You're going to have people you follow. And even then, you can filter the comments, right? So we are structuring social media from the get go in a way that is not going to be toxic or minimizes toxicity right from the start, learning from the other social media platforms. There's also filters, so you're not going to get any racist crap. You're not going to get endless hate stuff. You're not going to get any filth. You're not going to get any nonsense. Just lifting, right? Just lifting. So if you want to share it on social, um, you can either just hit this little copy button and copy and paste, or you can share it really with, you know, on any platform. I share mine to Discord, the Discord group, easily to share to, whatever. So it shares everything. You want to view the finished workout from your history. Okay, we're just going to wait for this to load because there's a delay on my phone going to here. I did 12 sets on this day on April 28th. Looks like I worked back. Let's see, seated. No, it looks like I worked shoulders. The back, but sorry, this shows you what I worked front and back. So on the front, I worked a lot of the front delts. On the back, I worked the side delts, the traps, and the triceps. So the side delts here are listed um, on the back of the body, but you get the picture, right? So I did seated dumbbell overhead press. Looks like I had just a light workout. I was recovering, I think, a little bit from some shoulder issues early last year. Standing lateral raise, side dumbbell cheat raise. You can share the workout, you can edit the workout, etc. So that's the history, right? The next hamburger one, the file, is, and I'm just going to wait for that to load, collections. So I don't have collections on here. You can collect workouts. If you see a workout in your feed by somebody else, you can collect it and put it in. This is your gym toolbox. This is your gym bag. You can put together collections of progressions from other lifters. So if they create a progression approach and share it on their social feed, you can clip it and put it in here. You can take their workout and clip it and put it in here. So this is like you can clip exercises and put it in here, right? If you hit the plus button, you can create. Let's say we're going to do a home gym collection. Okay, we're going to create a home gym collection, and we're going to create the collection. So there's your home gym collection. Tap to see more. Okay, we're going to create a selection for our home gym, and you can put in programs, you can put in workouts, you can put in progression schemes, you can put in your equipment, you can put in your exercises. You can build profiles, collections for the home gym, the commercial gym. Maybe you have a limited, maybe you want to do a limited equipment collection or a kettlebell workout collection or whatever you want. You can add different collections, build different gyms in this app. The plus button, you see, will take you to this collection, the home gym, add workouts. Hold on, I'm waiting for it to load. Add workouts, add programs, add progression schemes, add equipment, add exercises. You can build a robust collection for each of these. Absolutely love this feature. Uh, I don't know any other app that has it. I know one app that has like a gym bag or whatever, and I'm not making fun of it, but this you can see is super, super potent. Someone on the road, right? Where you train at like I have clients that go on the road where you train on the road. You might build a new collection for a hotel you stay at like once a month, or maybe you have to train at LA Fitness a couple times during the week, and sometimes you train at Planet Fitness away from home. You can build collections with the equipment and whatever, the exercises, the progressions. Just wonderful, wonderful flexibility. Now, if you look at the next icon, the middle one, kind of that hands thumbs up thing, this is social. So just let me allow this to load. This is your social feed. You can see at the top, Tor is the developer. I follow him. You can see unfollow. You can unfollow anybody. And it shows what he did. He did Savage Legs. You can upload a picture of this. You can upload different, you can like things in a different way, right? So when I click on that smiley wiley face over there, it pops up and I can say, I can give him not just a thumbs up or a heart. I can give him a like. I can give him a strength boost. I can give him a helpful boost, a funny boost, trying to this is all future cast. And we're going to have all different kinds of things in social. So if I want to give him a goal, there he has a goal. I can leave a comment. Hold on. Okay. So I leave a comment, wonderful work. So that, and I can even, if you see the little, this thing over here, the copy, you can use that. Max item reached. Okay, sorry. And you can copy the workout. And now scrolling down, I got Big Joe B. This is what Joe B did during his workout. And I can go in. You click that smiley wiley face. I'll give him a strength. When you see something else, like Tor, which has a flame and a target, somebody else, when you go there and you see like a flame icon, somebody else gave him a flame, So this is your social feed. Big Joe B, Mark, another one from Joe B. You can upload pictures, in this. Mark, Joachim, me, big hairy ugly dude. That was a Thursday leg test. All this kind of stuff. So that's your social feed. And you can share progressions, you can share whatever. Now we're going to go over to the next one over to the left. This is kind of I'll wait for it to load here. So you have workouts, programs, progressions, and custom exercises. In the workout section, you can see at the top, claim your free workouts and programs. We're going to have free stuff regularly, like programs that I create. You can claim these. You can claim free workouts and programs. You can clip on that. Not going to do that right now. You can do a quick start workout. So if you just wanted to do an improvised workout, and this is generally what I do, Now, if you look down to my workouts, you can see your collection. I just made a home gym collection, and I put a purple background to it. And so we go over here into my workouts. There is the home gym collection, home gym workouts. And you can add a collection right from there. Very convenient. You can see your frequent or your recent workouts. So, I have a million workouts. You can see I'm not going to. So programs, the program section, you can build a program, start a program. This program development section is just absolutely stellar. It's out of the ballpark, ridiculously good. You can add different progression approaches. You can basically build up a program from the ground up. And I don't think anybody can compete with us. You know, we tried to make this as intuitive as possible. There's a slight learning curve, and how to set up, progressions, but it's not crazy. I mean, it's like riding a bike. It takes you a couple times to get on it and learn the system. Pretty easy to once you understand how to do a progression approach or build a program. Progressions. I'm going to show you. Let's say, and you have custom exercises. These are exercises I have added in, that aren't necessarily in the system. So say you want, we're almost done here, and I appreciate you guys looking at this. Again, you can find it at the Play Store, Pr.O Workout Tracker or Progressive Overload Workout Tracker by Overload Apps. Say I wanted to build a progression, or I hit the plus button. I can create a new workout. I can create a new program. I can create a new progression, or I can create a new exercise. So let's look at progression. Okay. So blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to read it all. I'm just going to stick with next. Starting sets. How many sets do I want to do? Say you want to do last set max reps. Okay. So you're going to use the same weight for each set of an exercise, and you want to do the last set. So it says tap the sets below to select a different set type. Tap the green circle to toggle whether the set affects progression. So we have 3 sets. We're going to say only the last set triggers progression, okay? You can set 2 or 3 to trigger progression. So if you wanted to if you were using like 185 on bench and you want to progress when you get the last 2 sets to 10 reps, then you could use the last 2 sets to trigger progression. If you wanted to get all of your sets to 8 reps before you progress, then we're just talking about the straight set example here. You could use all 3. In this example, I'm just going to do the last set. So how much rest in between sets? You don't have to stick to this. You can set a starting point or set a reasonable, we'll just go with 120. So this is the first step. Easy peasy. You have the ability to do double dynamic progression if you want. So here are different things you can incorporate in your progression. A rep target. Okay, I'm going to do a rep target. Set it each time I apply progression to an exercise. It's not going to be same. Let's see. So I'm going to do the rep target on set 3 to be 10. Okay. And that I do at least 1 rep on the other set. So we're going to do 10 once I hit 10 on the last set. And let me just take a look at resistance. Do you want the weight targets to be the same for all exercises? Or would you like to set it each time you apply progression to an exercise? Same for all exercises, or set it each time I apply? We're going to go same for all exercises. So, or we'll do set it each time I apply. Okay. So we're not going to do RIR because I don't do RIR, but you can do that. We're not going to do RPE. We're not going to do time under tension. So basically that's it. I just set last set max reps. Now we have overloads. So once you hit the rep target on the third set of 10 reps, I could trigger it to increase an extra set. I'm going to remove that. So you could make it bump to 4 sets. Pretty cool, huh? You could increase the number of reps, saying, I want to increase the rep target next time. I want to increase the resistance. We'll do that. And, we'll do 5 extra pounds, 5 extra pounds, 5 extra pounds. Done. So when I hit my progression indicator on the last, we'll have it increase 5 pounds in all 3 sets. We're not going to mess with time under tension. And then we're going to give the progression a name. We'll call it straight sets. And then last set max. Okay. And we're going to save it. Boom. There it is in your progressions. Straight set, last set max. Very, very flexible. So that is a look at the nuts and bolts. Now I'm just going to go over the front page of this, and then we'll get into your questions. Um, the muscles heat map, you can see what you did the last 7 days. This is what I did the last 7 days. I did my, you can see what is more fatigued. I did quads yesterday. I did um, chest the day before that, and I did back the day before that. So you can see the degree of fatigue from the last 7 days from today or from your existing program. You can set your weight, you can set your steps, you can connect your steps. Now, here we have classes. We have gamification in here. So, we're going to be expanding these classes like crazy, but right now we're starting with two. Atlas, which is more of a, you get experience for more lower rep work. Spartan, more experience for more bodybuilding type of work. We're going to add in all kinds of classes and subclasses, maybe a squat specialist. Just like D&D or a MMORPG, you can have classes and subclasses. Kind of fun gamification. You get experience during your workout for just showing up, for doing low rep sets, high rep sets, so you can kind of see where you are in each class. And even though I've done a lot of workouts, this has basically been reset recently, so don't panic. Now, dailies. Dailies are something you can track. We're not just tracking workouts. Did I have good sleep quality last night? Last night, I did not. I went a little bit overboard on my meal plan. I went out to do cardio, but I did not do it. Did I use my pre-workout? Did I do my water, my creatine? You can also add dailies, okay? So you can add dailies in, and you can add whatever dailies you want, really. So if I wanted to add a new daily, you could go in here and how was my fats, my protein, my caffeine, my alcohol drinks, body measurements, other activities, stretching, mobility, steps, cardio, stress level, muscle soreness, hunger. You can track everything. You can monitor everything. This is Godzilla. This takes away the need for so many other apps. Your behavior, your daily behavior and state, supplements taken, tobacco, sleep quality, followed by meal plan, and you can add a daily in. You can tag things. You can add a daily. You can and here I just clicked add dailies to round out my day. You can create dailies. You can create customs. Again, this is like Godzilla. We'll just wait for it to kind of clear up a little bit. We're going to scroll down. We're almost done. Quick actions. Start a quick workout. Build something new. Check your last workout. Start a quick workout, build something new. And then at the bottom, latest personal records, most volume. I hit a volume record one day ago on triceps press downs. 1 rep max, most reps. Favorite exercise, bench press. Look, it tracks your bench press progression. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? You click this all, blah, blah, blah. So let me go back to so at the bottom, you even have calculators. Wait, there's more. We have calculators. You have quick gym math. Let's say you want 220 pounds. It'll tell you the plates. Oh, it has a 55-pound plate. We're going to have to get that changed because I just noticed that. We'll get that fixed because ain't nobody got time for, we don't have 55-pound plates. And 1 rep max calculator. So let's say you're benching 225 for 5 reps. It'll tell you your approximate 1 rep max, all that kind of stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Pro Workout Tracker. This is the King Kong. This is the Godzilla. This is the king of workout trackers. 728 days of development, social gamification, the most advanced workout creation, the most advanced progression creation, social sharing, clipping their progressions, clipping their workouts, you name it. And we are just getting started. Free 1-week trial. And again, there is a minimal fee per month after that. To keep out a lot of the riffraff and the social feed, but that's it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm going to stop the sharing. I appreciate you taking that deep dive with me.